Hello, good day everyone. Welcome back to my channel, and as always, you know my name. My name is Mayowa. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Today I want to talk about Khosi Twala, the winner of Big Brother Titans Season 1. I will touch on some of our strengths in the BBT house and then move to post-show. Now, some people might say, oh, why are you talking about only our strength? The truth is, there is no one on the Big Brother platform that is without excesses. And so I'm basically going to blow a trumpet today. Every housemate have their own excesses as they play their game to survive or win the show. She also has her own excesses. Now, for the excesses, I've talked about that on my Twitter account on several occasions. And so I'm not going to be doing that right now. Basically, what I want to do right now is I want to talk about our strengths. For me, I like Khosi's originality, her creative ideas, her drive, and how reflective she is. I'm a reflective person, so I like when I see someone that is reflective. Now, for the win, I would say, I've said it before and I'm going to reiterate that she deserved that win. She worked for the win. And today I'm just going to talk about 5 points. Like, I want to discuss Khosi in 5 points. How do I see Khosi? Number 1, Khosi is very reflective and consistent. You know, the girl is consistent. We just have to give it to her. She's very consistent. And then she's reflective. She has a reflective attitude. Now, we'll remember that while Yemi was still in the house, at the time she sat with Juicy J. And then she was telling Juicy J that, oh, I feel like between Miracle and Yemi, sometimes I go to tell this guy the things that Miracle has told me. So basically, from that very attitude, I know that Khosi herself is not a bad person. But whatever she was doing was just to match game with game, like just survival of the fittest. And that's why sometimes we hear when she's telling Yemi, like, see, let's just, something like, not like, this not verbatim, but something like, let's just help ourselves get through this house and all of that. Like, let's just play this game. Let's help ourselves play this game and all of that. Now, some people feel like this about her, but like I would say, everyone in the house, they have their own excesses. It's just how you want to dissect the excesses. Now, I don't see her as a bad person. I would say that everything she did was survival of the fittest. Now, that takes me to point number 2. Now, on point number 2, she's thoughtful, smart, and brilliant. Who thinks about a talk show on a show? Like, Coffee with Khosi got me hooked. You know, at the time, I wasn't watching it again, especially when my own person I liked for the show, when the person left, at the time I wasn't watching it again. But for some reason, whenever there's Coffee with Khosi, I wanted to watch. So I had people that would tell me, oh, Coffee with Khosi at started, and then I would tune in, and then I would watch, because I felt like Coffee with Khosi is a good idea, and it was great. I personally say Coffee with Khosi sold Khosi well. Now, number 3, I would say she has an eagle eye. Now, if you watch that show, you would understand that sometimes, yeah, all of them bring their suggestions during the, like, you know, how script writing goes. Like, so I would say that during the script writing for their wager task, they all bring, not all of them, but most of them bring ideas. And Khosi, I think because of the film and TV mindset, exposure that she already has, you know, she's a media person, she's a journalist. She has this way of giving like a last minute idea, and that's why I keep saying that she has an eagle eye. She has this last minute idea that she just chips into their wager task. Well, she did it like 2, 3, more than 2 times, like 3, 4 times, and it changes the boring wager task to an interesting wager task. Just one idea, and several times Biggie even commented our own anchoring, because for the wager task, several times she anchored the wager task. I think he commented a lot of people, but she got more accolades, and the truth is she deserved all those accolades. Now, this takes me to number 4. So on number 4, I'm going to talk about she coming out of the house right now. Now, she's interesting. You know, if you watch the interview that she had with Ebuka. That interview she had with Ebuka and Lawrence. That interview was more like colleagues discussing. It was fun. It was really, really fun. It was original. It was fun. She displayed a reflective side. She displayed a consistent side there, and they also commented because I laughed throughout that interview. It was not like there was no tension. It was fun and relaxing. Now, this brings me to the DSTV Sports advert that she did. She did one short clip for the DSTV Sports TV for South Africa.
Khosi Twala, Big Brother Titans winner. Catch me this coming Thursday on Super Peaks at 8 p.m. channel 202, and maybe I could help you win $1 million.
For our millionaire! You know what it feels like to be close to cash.
Yeah.
You can help us get closer to cash.
Oh my God, I love cash.
You know, I think she went to choose the Lucky Dips top. I think she was the one that went to spin the stuff, and I didn't watch it. But I saw that advert, and I felt like the advert was superb, you know. And when people say that, oh, it's like South Africa, they're really, they're embracing her and everything, I feel like she worked for it. She deserved it. Because who doesn't want someone that is fun on the show? She's engaging. She's fun. She's engaging. This brings me to the homecoming. I think this is number 5 now. This brings me to the homecoming. Like, wow. That homecoming was on another level, you know. I never expected, you know, she's not my fave, but for me, the way I see Big Brother is, I feel like everybody played their game, and then I vex with you when you do a particular thing. When you do a particular thing, I praise you. That is how me, I work for Big Brother. But another thing about me is that if your fans are always insulting me, I would not want to talk about that person, because you know Big Brother street on Twitter. Before you know anything, they'll say you're talking about that person for engagement. Me, I'm not crazy about engagement. I don't send engagement. Me, I just say, so today if somebody does good, I talk about the person's good. If the person does bad, I would talk about the person. So that is how I personally operate. Now, for the homecoming, I felt like it was on another level, and God bless everyone who made that happen. Now, another thing I noticed about Khosi for that homecoming was, you see, some people would invite their colleagues or friends, but they want to take all the shine. Khosi didn't do that. Like she gave her colleagues, Juicy J, Manly, Marvin, she gave them the avenue to shine during her homecoming. Some people wouldn't do that. They just introduce us and that is all. All the other things that the people were doing, had time to talk, dance and all of that, she would not allow that. So I feel like she's a people's person. Like, she just wants to know that, okay, you are my ride. You might not be right and die, but you're my ride. You're with me. And then she doesn't have a problem. She would allow you shine. She doesn't want to take only the shine. She's a team player. That's the right there. She is a team player. Now, number 5, good deeds. You know, she has this charity organization called Good Deeds. And during the homecoming, she showcased good deeds. I think it was a brilliant idea. And, you know, she went back to where it started. And when I watched that, honestly, I wish that actually I was watching it and I had the reaction video instantly. I was in tears, like I was moved. Even up to now, even this morning, when I went back to our Khosi Rings page, I was still moved to tears. Like, it was thoughtful, and you know, like I said, she's been consistent. Now, before the one of providing food for people that are needy and all of that, she was into social justice. So basically, what she was doing was trying to improve social justice system in South Africa.
Social injustice in South Africa is the reason behind all
these big issues we have.
Sure.
Unemployment,
Agree with you on that.
gender-based
Gender-based
violence,
violence, yeah.
mental health.
Yeah.
So I feel like if maybe we can just go back and try to fix our, or maybe just improve rather.
Yeah.
You know, fix is a big word now.
Yeah.
Improve our social justice system, we could achieve a lot.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We could.
So that's why I really want to do this. But whether the organization shine their light on me and work with me or not, but that's my goal. That's what I'm determined to do.
And from us,
Yeah.
you always be that for us, and we see it and we appreciate it.
Thank
and we wish you
you.
nothing but the absolute best. man.
Thank
We
you so
family,
much.
man.
Tomorrow we're calling a pastor to come pray for you.
I am for
I
that.
can be the pastor for you. I don't mind.
Look what tomorrow is going to do.
Before the provision of food to the needy or alongside something like that, I watched it on her page, somewhere on her page then. She was into improving social justice in South Africa. And I feel like this girl is truly called into charity, and I wish Khosi the best. Finally, I want to say congratulations to Khosi on her nomination to MIPAD, MIPAD, that is most influential people of African descent. I'm so glad for her. I'm so happy for her. And she's not the only one from Big Brother that made it to that list. We have Beauty and we have Elozonam. And honestly, congratulations to everyone from the Big Brother platform on that list. Now, for me, this is the end of this video. So, I'm not going to say, what do you think about it? I'm just going to say, this is an avenue for us to drop notes about Khosi, positive notes about Khosi in the comment section. Please, let us continue our discussion in the comment section. And that is all for now. Love you all. Until later. Bye.